once again, good evening and welcome. People may be on us by the stream. Tonight's lesson the title is God is here and we encounter us. He goes into a little bit about what I was just sharing with our opening scriptures about you know, understanding that we're rejoicing in all things, understanding that God truly is greater. But our scripture reference for tonight, we'll read that when we get down to past the first two questions. But just if you want to get ahead for those who may be listening, just looking at the lessons of 2 Chronicles chapter 14, verses 9 through 15. But the first two questions are really kind of meant to be just like an icebreaker kind of thing. So first question says, who or what comes to mind when you hear the word reliable? Person, thing.
Would it be a subject?
What's that?
Be a subject? Like a subject or a word?
Yeah, reliable.
Trustworthy.
No, I'm sorry, like who
Oh,
or what? I'm sorry. Like I would say like who or what? I say like Toyota, reliable. It's just
Oh, you want us to be specific. I'm just reliable is someone I can count on. So if I don't, being reliable. Okay. The new cars.
you want it? No. I just kind of like see. I think more like a product. Like if you think of certain like I don't want to get into the answer in a minute, but there are a few names of people that come to mind. Like I know that if I call them and ask them for something, it's like I don't have to question like when it's going to get done or whatever. It's like I know it's going to get done, but it just over a period of time, and they just prove themselves to be reliable. Like I think, who was it? Did you say trustworthy? Yeah. Next question says, what tool or product do you rely on most days for your job or school? And what makes you so sure it will perform as it should? That kind of ties into the question. Anybody has an example?
I'll say she I don't know what makes me so sure they perform, but as long as I take care of them, I feel like they will be reliable. I mean, so there's some action on my part to make sure that they work like I need. For me, because I commute, I need to rely on that. Also, even then, computers that we use at work or the things that we do, and phone. Phone is very important too.
What makes you so sure it will perform?
The people that you rely on to take care of those things. We have a IT guy. He handles our computers, so sometimes we don't have to worry about it because he's got that. And same thing with your mechanic and the phone component.
Make sure it's wet.
What made you perform as it should?
I just try to keep it tuned up. Sometimes I went to the hardware store, taking a break.
Rest.
Well, yeah, definitely.
You know, I said like what you were sharing, like I mentioned, I think sometimes we, like on the second part, you know, you pick a certain name brand, like it's just like over a period of time, it's over a period of time, it's like, oh, they're reliable. I'll get that. The third question says, what company or organization has incredible customer service? Yeah, I know everybody number one on that. And said, what made you choose? What made you select the answer you chose?
You know, everybody knows.
Chick-fil-A.
That actually was.
I was gonna say something else, but that's just
Okay.
then buying something.
Mine is Amazon.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was a time I had Amazon Prime, I was getting charged for I just hopped on. And it was like, oh, this will give you your Prime. No, we were going to take back the last 10 months. They gave me like $90. Every time I have a problem with Amazon, well, every time it's an issue, Amazon, like, you know, like saying that, like, the customer got it wrong.
Yeah.
Like, they actually do that. If they don't have ads. That's true. Chick-fil-A.
I don't know anything about Amazon.
It's just, maybe it's Chick-fil-A right here. Like,
Yeah, this one is not on the list.
Well, I would say this company is called Shape Minute. It's like it's for ladies wear.
Oh,
Anyway, but they just have real good customer service, and all the brands are like really good. And if you get the wrong thing, the wrong size, they don't tell you to send it back until you give it to somebody, and they send you something, and you don't have to pay again. So
wait, say it again.
you don't return. Your return policy is keep it. We'll send you. Oh, my bad. You know, kind of. So it's like you almost get 2 for 1. If it's wrong, or I messed up and got the wrong thing. And like just like that. Oh, can we help you? And then they see a coupon for 20% off. So the next time.
so me and Trey will see a Chick-fil-A. And I think from now, I just think the biggest thing is just like they're always, I guess, attentive to what you need and just the whole, like most drive through places you go to, like we went, like after the game the other night, we were riding back from Pflugerville and I hadn't even text match when you wanted. So I would just grab on the way back to the school. Well, we wanted Whataburger, so I'm like, okay. So, and it was probably, how many cars in front of us? Maybe 5? But we sat in that line for, I was living one next time around the corner. Either way, we sat in that back for a long time, Whataburger. And so, like Chick-fil-A is just, you always see them, it's like, man, it's a bunch of cars, but it goes like that. You're never like waiting, they always do it like you don't get the attitude or none of that stuff. It's always just a pleasant experience. And the food's pretty good. Has to be. I'll probably put Bucky's on that list too. So I'm gonna have somebody read 2 Chronicles chapter 14 verses. We'll just read the whole thing, 9 through 15. Second Chronicles 14. Not 15.
And there came out against them Zerah, the Ethiopian, with an host of 1,300 chariots, and came unto Arisha. Then Asa went out against him, and they set the battle in array in the valley of Zephathah and Arisha. And Asa cried unto the Lord his God, and said, Lord, it is nothing with thee to help, whether with many or with them that have no power. Help us, O Lord our God, for we rest on thee, and in thy name we go against this multitude. O Lord, thou art our God, let not man prevail against thee. So the Lord smote the Ethiopians before Asa and before Judah, and the Ethiopians fled. And Asa and the people that were with him pursued them unto Gerar, and the Ethiopians were overthrown, and they could not recover themselves, for they were destroyed before the Lord, and before his host. And they carried away very much spoil, and they smote all the cities round about Gerar, for the fear of the Lord came upon them. And they spoiled all the cities, for there was exceeding much spoil in them. They smote also the tents of cattle, and carried away sheep and camels in abundance, and returned to you.
So, excuse me. The first question, or fourth question, was what does dependence upon God look like in the life of a believer? I know we see it in the scripture, but just like for if you could like put it in your own like that, look at dependence on God in the life of a believer.
Trusting his guidance, and knowing the outcomes and trusting him, his word.
I mean, as we said, I'm kind of some lean out to your own understanding, but not you not think about that. That's what it should. That's what it should look like.
That follows the scriptures.
Exactly. For something. Yeah.
And I think it's just like you do what you're supposed to do. I think you should really test it. So God,
So
like yeah, God, you don't have to control it. And like I kind of think of it like that, like God, if you put your destination in to drive it, but you have to get in the vehicle, you have to start it, and you have to keep your hands on the wheel. Like that's how they program the vehicle. You have to keep your hands on the wheel.
just in case something.
Yeah. And so I think about it, it's like we don't just, all right, God, take me to heaven. We have our part to play. But it's staying within our thing we call it. Not trying to do too much and allowing
He's within the plan that he has for you. Yeah. I think, you said that, like, when we talk about before, like, you have to, depending on, like, I'm depending on God for employment per se, but, you have to You gotta apply, you gotta go to interviews, and things you have to do, all the things that, like you say, God does, like whenever they were at the Red Sea, I mean, there's some things that had to be done for the sea to part, like, what I'm saying, like you said, there was some kind of action required. Faith without works is dead.
I would say, I guess that is, like when we call on God in times of trouble, or I guess even in times, because we know that He's going to provide for us and protect us based on the promises that He's given us in His Word, and it's up to us to exercise our faith by believing that He's going to do what He says. So I guess our part is to be obedient, whatever that is.
Yeah, I think, like, to make it really personal, I guess, like last night when I was at work, I was just sitting in my room and I was praying, and I was like, just things that I was thinking about, the things that I may have, like, whether it be like forgiving somebody or trying to figure out, like, or this is a problem, how do I resolve it? You know what I'm saying? Instead of like coming up with my own ways of doing it, like depending on God to lead, whether it be like that small voice leading you, or He may lead you to somebody sharing something with you, or He may just, depending on God, may look like just, okay, no, I have a peace because I'm not stressing about like how I'm going to figure it out, but just, kind of going to just trusting God that I can't do this, I'm depending on You to lead me through this or guide me through this. Because I think a lot of things, we can't, I know you talked about it before, but we can't really, we're not in the natural, we're not really designed to just forgive. Those things, to forgive. But I think that's something that, God, depending on the Holy Spirit to give us the strength to be able to do that. And there's a long list of things. The next question says, how does prayer strengthen your faith in challenges of life? What is it about prayer? Those challenges come to strengthen your faith.
Like, verbalizing whatever it is you need is to the Lord. Sometimes, because He already knows, we actually hear ourselves, I guess, I don't know, in the spirit. 3 times, whatever the Lord has promised us, concerning the scripture, for the morning or whatever, depending on what we're praying, the Spirit will bring to your remembrance, the scripture that minister that need us, like to remind you or to encourage you that, it's gonna be okay because I'm not gonna leave you or forsake you, or just depending on what it is. But if when we actually verbalize it and just say it, I cried out loud, it's just like we're first of all being obedient, and then just being like humble and saying, Lord, I can't do this, I can't fix this on my own. I open my mouth and say that, and that means I'm ready to be helped. Because He can't help you unless we let Him. He's not gonna, let's say He doesn't break the door down. He's just gonna stand and wait for us to open and let Him into our lives, into those areas that we're having issues with.
like whenever you're praying, something the Holy Spirit will give you things. You feel calm, saying, if you pray about those things, the Holy Spirit can give you these things. As you're praying, even if it looks like a quick afterwards, it's going to be like, man, whatever the Holy Spirit is giving you throughout your prayers, you need to like that. Whatever it is that you need to hear, whatever it is.
I think when you get the understanding of prayer and prayer language and the purpose, like you said, then it makes it easier to talk to God and understanding that it is direct communication. So whatever it is you need, you talk to Him and ask for guidance or what have you. Each time you do that, I think it strengthens your confidence and strengthens your belief and faith. But I think just you have to understand the purpose of it.
I think too, like, I think a part of it too is like just remembering like what God has done. Kind of like what I talked about, but it's like remembering, just remembering like past prayers and how God, showed Himself in that willingly thing you prayed for yourself or you see how you moved on, somebody else that you prayed for, and just remembering those things. I think that's strength in faith. We always say like do it again. I mean, He's done it before, like God's not limited. Like, okay, well, I did it 21. That's the limit for a year. I mean, He's not limited. I think sometimes I know we do. We put the limits on, what we think God can do. Kind of like it's me and Leslie. Basically, you probably the Lord's God and said, "Oh, there is nothing for you. But well with me or with those who have no power." He's just like his confidence and his faith in God was just it was strong, and whether that's I think sometimes whenever we pray again, going back to like limits of God, we think sometimes some things are like, man, it's so big, it looks like so impossible. I guess kind of scripture I said before, like it's nothing that's impossible with God. We take it out of the natural, looking at it in the natural, like versus like, okay, well, I know I can't do it. I can't defeat it by myself. However large the army is, but I know that God can defeat it whatever it is. Allow us. I may be a vessel of someone that someone that He uses. But anybody else?
So, when we got the boys at the house, one thing I remember forever is, at night, we would go in our bed and pray, and, I started it, and then I would let them continue, and then as time went on, I'd be there, but they would pray themselves. And if I sent them to bed, or even if they were in trouble, send them to bed, and I don't go in there. And they're hollering, "Hey, Tia, we need to pray, we need to pray." So it's something that they learn, and I think I know they believe the prayer that they were praying with all their heart. And this one time, I don't know what happened, but of course they were in trouble. Sent them to bed, and I went in there with them because they were yelling. I think it was Kiki, it was Junior, just yelling top of his lungs. I go in there, was not, I thought they were arguing or something. He was praying. And they believers pray. To this day, church, they still pray. They can mess up all day long, but when it came to prayer time, that was serious for them.
I'm probably saying, what emotion do you experience when you hear Ace's prayer?
He's just totally dependent. Humble. I don't know if that's an emotion, but I guess it's a confidence. He knows, Lord, it's all on you, and it's not. We're depending on you to get us through this because there's too many of them. They're confident that the Lord's going to take care of them. So they're just, you know, it's almost like you pray the Lord's words back to him. Say you take care of us, Lord, and the battle is yours. So we're what you said you do. I don't know if that question. He said, well, I guess cried. I don't know if that means if he's earnest. What do I mean?
Excited.
His prayer, man, is just calling to God.
He reminds me of God because he acknowledges that he's weak and that God is powerful. So it's
I think sometimes like I was trying to joke earlier, when I said we never go down to prayer, but I think sometimes we do a lesson on like bringing it back. We were talking about prayer and how like in the setting, like how some people feel like because we base like sometimes we base our prayer upon like somebody may have prayed in church like years ago, like we got prayed for like 15 minutes. And it was like so I don't know whatever, but I mean this prayer, the answer prayer that we prayed was like it's relatively short words. I mean, it's just one verse, and so we know that the power of prayer isn't like me saying a whole bunch of words. It's just he humble himself. He, like God will depend on you. He trusted God was going to do what He said He would do. It's really, I think sometimes we make it a lot more complicated than we do. And I would hope nobody ever feels like I have to. By this point, I have to pray a certain way, or sound a certain way, or that's why when I acknowledge we're back on Sunday, the prayers is always, it's never like, it's just, I mean, it's similar to this, like, it's sincere, just kind of like, Jesus praying from the heart, it's kind of It's usually relatively short and sweet. Sometimes you can be hungry and all that. But some people know different environments. They pray differently or whatever. Paul talks about them too. Like, not vain repetition. Anybody else want to pray? This is great. So, uh, particularly on verses 12 and 15, the next question says, what truth about God, what truth about God can you learn from these verses?
And then he responds in ways that makes sense. Yeah, 300,000. So they're outnumbered quite a bit there. So it's like, well, we're going up against them, but you got to do. But yeah, knowing that they couldn't do it in their own strength, I just shows up in a way that they came back, recovering like the spoils, once they killed all of those 2,000 or 2 million Ethiopians, and then all the stuff that they left, they were able to bring all that back with them and just share it back to Jerusalem. So they were, he blessed them to win, the battle, and then he blessed them with the spoils of the battle. And so it's like he just keeps on blessing him, different ways of his strength. You don't know how he's going to do it, but you know that if he's done it before, he'll do it again. But you're almost in awe to see what is he going to do next. How is he going to bless? Because he surprises us in ways. Because we think about one thing, thinking, oh, what I want to be a job or a car, but he goes above and beyond, even that little thing that we ask. So.
That's what I like to do. Like God plus whatever number you have behind that is if you're God plus none is the majority of that. But if you're in a situation where it looks like, whether you're at work or at school is like a lot of darkness, there's just things that are, you may not go along with. It's just like sometimes like when I stand by myself, but you're really not stand by yourself because with God is with you. It's like, well, regardless of what number you see before you, like you're the majority. God has all the power, all the authority. So, I mean, you see that like I said, the number for like 1,000,000 to 300,000, quite a significant difference. The next question says, how would you describe God's role and your role in the value faith? Because it goes back to the sense of the Holy Spirit. But how would you describe God's role and describe your role when you face the battle?
you think about all the times like to Josh, or Jericho, when he first took over after Moses had got exiled, you know, he was gonna be there to fight all the battles. And he just, don't be afraid, don't be afraid. And so it's like, just to keep reminding him, knowing that he's afraid. So it's like, okay, don't be afraid, but still go and do, like, be obedient, because he told him exactly what to do in order to win those battles, or to be successful in whatever they would do. And it was up to them to be obedient. And if you didn't do it the right way, then you fail. Like, if you think about, like, Saul, they were supposed to go to the Amalekites and kill everybody and everything, and don't leave anything alive. Well, he decides, or some of the soldiers decide they want to, let's look the best sheep. Let's bring these back, and let's bring King back alive, and then we'll sacrifice him, and blah 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 blah. But they weren't being obedient, and then after that, they were, the Lord was not blessing them. So it's like it takes our obedience to do what He says for us to move forward without fear, and then He will work.
Yeah, like, I just how you started, like, I see like the military and how you have a commanding officer, right? So God, his role, like, he's the commanding officer. I'm not. I'm the guy that he puts, whether like on the front line or whatever. He has a particular role for me, and so my role is like whatever commands that he gives. Like, my job is to just follow commands, because like what she was saying, like we saw, when I get to, like, if I'm in a war somewhere, and I'm like, my command officer gives me a direction, like, do this. One, he's working with some information I don't have. Number one, and two, he's in that position that he's in for a reason. So if I do something outside of that, then I'm basically taking, like, what, I'm thinking that his job is, and that we do it sometimes. We think like, well, I can do this. Somebody's like, his job ain't that hard, and sometimes you find out lesson the hard way. Like, well, the job is a lot more difficult than I thought it was. And when it comes to God, his role is like nobody can take his role. He allows people to do, what they want to do, but the end of that is never a good outcome when he tries to put ourselves in the role of the one that's our commanding officer. The final question says, why is obedience so vital to our walk with God?
We don't have any control over the consequences of disobedience. I mean, you might say, I'm going to do what I want to do, being independent, so to speak. Say, we can make those choices because He gives us free will, but we don't have any control over the consequences of what happens after that. It's all in His hands. So, it's shares a verse in this. Yeah.
That conclude our lesson for tonight. God is great. Amen.